Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. Was good. So I got an email from a bad boy member. And remember, guys, if you are a bad boy member, you get to send me questions for free, and it is guaranteed that it will be answered. So make sure you become a bad boy member. All right. So this one says, "Hi, Mr. Locario. I'm a bad boy member with a question. I put on my Tinder profile that I'm looking to keep things casual for now. I'll match with a woman. We get talking on Tinder. Then we talk on the phone or meet in person. They inevitably ask me, so what are you looking for on Tinder? I'll reply something along the lines of dates. They will ask about if I'm interested in a relationship, and I'll reply, not really. I'm content to date, and if something happens, great. If not, that's fine too. Then they'll say something along the lines of, they aren't looking to date just to be dating. They want it to go somewhere, get in a monogamous relationship, get married, have kids, etc. I realize women generally want monogamous relationships with a man. My question is, why are these women matching with me and seem like they are trying to change my mind about being casual when I put in my profile I want to keep things casual? On Tinder, of all places, it says in my profile I want to keep things casual. It's like walking into a vegan restaurant and trying to order ribs. What the fuck? I'm thinking of taking out the for now part of my profile, as in want to keep things casual for now, to avoid any confusion. What's your take on that? Are women just clarifying what I mean, or is this an example of women trying to see if she can change a man? All right, so basically, the reason why you're getting these chicks who are trying to, be on some, hey, let's do this relationship thing, yada, 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 is because there's going to be chicks on, Tinder, OkCupid, any of these sites or whatever, wherever it is, who are going to be thirsty to get into a relationship. You understand? They're just thirsty to make this happen, right? But you're like, look, I just want to do some casual stuff. You feel me? So it doesn't necessarily matter that you put that on your profile or whatever it is, because at the end of the day, she's going to have her agenda. You're going to have your agenda. Everybody has their agendas, and they're just trying to, do their thing and make things happen in the way they want it to happen, right? Now, what I would say is this. Is if you just want to keep things casual, right? You can basically keep things casual, but when you run into the situation where a chick brings up this sort of question, and this isn't, something that's rare. This sort of happens a lot where, especially on sites like Tinder and stuff like that, where chicks will ask you stuff like, oh, so, what are you looking for in here? And what are you trying to do? And blah, 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 blah. So you're saying to her, like, look, I'm just trying to be on some casual type shit. You know what I mean? I'm not really trying to look for no relationship and blah, blah, blah. So when you say that to women, when you say, hey, I'm not trying to look for a relationship, immediately, if for some of them, they're just like, oh, well, I guess we can't, see each other, or we can't, go on dates or whatever it is, because, I'm trying to get married yesterday and you doing this and blah, 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 blah. Right. So the thing is you can still actually hook up with those type of women. Now, what I would suggest is to just focus more on the chicks who are really just trying to hook up. You understand? Like, those are the ones you really want to, just focus on, because there's a lot of girls on Tinder that are down just to hook up. Do you understand what I'm saying? And a lot of times, within the messages that you send, sometimes even before you go on a date, a chick might even ask you, what are you looking for? Are you looking for a relationship type thing? You understand? But the thing is, I would say first, try to just basically hook up with the girls who actually want to hook up. But if you do run into a chick who asks you that question, either on the site or in person or whatever, all you have to do is give these chicks hope, some sort of thing that'll make them think that, you could be that type of guy that she can be in a relationship with. But it's, there's no guarantee that's going to happen. Do you understand? But you're giving them that hope to sort of satisfy their thought process. See, this is the problem that happens with most women, is that, there's nothing wrong with a woman wanting to have a boyfriend or a husband or be in a long-term relationship. The problem is that a lot of women don't understand how to do that. They don't understand how to make this happen, right? So the thing is, if a woman actually wants to be in a relationship, she needs to make it happen sort of organically. It has to happen in a way where it's just sort of like natural. You understand? Like, she meets a guy, they hang out for a while, they get together, they like each other, and then as time goes on, they decide, hey, we'll be together, whatever, right? But see, these chicks, they don't really know any better. So what happens is that they're coming at you on some, hey, so what are you looking for? Are you trying to get in a relationship? Because, I need you to be in, I'm trying to be in a relationship and blah, 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 blah. They going on that type of tangent, right? But these same girls, they actually want to have a good time too. They actually want to date. They actually want to have sex. They want all these other things too, even though they want a relationship also, right? So the thing that you can say to these women, if you actually want to hook up with these girls also, is when they ask you a question like, hey, are you interested in a relationship? All you have to say is something like, I might see myself in a relationship in the future if I find the right woman. And that's it. That's all you need to tell them. I might see myself in a relationship in the future if I find the right woman. Period. That's all you got to say. Now, see, the thing is that, you're saying that to get her to get past her, feelings and thoughts and all her paranoia about, not being able to get a boyfriend and, find somebody and make something happen. Right. And the thing is, you're saying this because by saying this, you're basically, letting the situation pass of her sort of even having that mind state so that you can actually get to know her. She could get to know you. Y'all could hang out and do your thing. Do you understand? Because you're giving her hope that maybe she'll be that right girl. Do you understand what I'm saying? But the thing is that, nothing is guaranteed. So it's not like you're lying, because you might be saying, but, I don't want a girlfriend or a wife or whatever. And, I'm never going to want a girlfriend or a wife. How do you know? You might. Do you understand? This is why you say, I might see myself in a relationship in the future if I find the right woman. Because, you don't know. It's the future. You might get with the chick, you might not get with a chick. Who knows? It's in the damn future. So you're just letting her know, like, yeah, that can happen later down the line. That might happen if I find the chick that I feel is, cool enough to make this go down. And then what happens is that if she's, feeling you, she'll want to hang out with you. She'll want to, get with you and hook up. Now, it's up to you to, see how long you want to deal with this relationship, to see, how long you want to hang out with her, hook up with her, whatever it is. That's up to you. So you can still have your casual thing with the girl, but it's going to make the situation actually happen if you know how to respond to when a chick tells you that. Because you're giving her that hope that maybe she could be that right girl. You understand? But it doesn't necessarily guarantee that that's going to happen with you and her. So what happens is that you can still actually have a situation with you and her by bypassing her initial, wall she puts up. If you say, well, I don't want no relationship and I'm not really looking for that and blah, 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 blah. Do you understand? So you're giving her that hope that it might happen. See, because even if you were looking for a relationship, let's say you were like, yeah, I'm actually looking for a relationship. And then she's like, oh, cool, that's awesome. Let me, see this guy. That doesn't necessarily mean that you and her are going to get into that relationship. Why? Because nothing's guaranteed. You don't know what's going to happen in the future. But see, the problem is a lot of women don't understand that. So what they do is, and this is what makes them really not make anything happen in their situation, and which is why there's this whole bunch of women that's single, is because they're asking you to make a decision about the future now. They're saying, hey, do you want a relationship with me? That's essentially what they're asking you. Do you understand? Which you can't answer that because you don't fucking know her. You understand? Or you don't even know how you're going to feel later, even if you do get with her and hang out with her and do all this other stuff. Do you understand? So the actual correct response is, I might see myself in a relationship in the future if I find the right woman. You might. You're not saying you will. You're not saying you actually want that to happen. You're saying it might happen. I don't know. It might not. But the thing is that you are basically, getting that sort of conversation out the way so that you can actually move forward. It's almost like you're saving her from herself. Because what could happen is that, you and her could actually get together, hang out, and you're just like, hey, I just want some casuals joint. Then you do your little casual thing with her. And then who knows, you might actually end up really liking the chick. And then you might actually end up being in a relationship with her. Who the fuck knows? Or you can, hang out with her. You do your casual stuff. And that's all it ends up being is some casual stuff. And then, y'all just keep it moving. You understand? Who knows? But the point is that you're not letting her initial thought process about being in a relationship and her sort of stopping the whole process because of her sort of being neurotic about the situation about, oh, well, I need to make sure this guy wants a relationship because I only want to get with someone who wants a relationship because I want to get married tomorrow. And you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, okay, well, yeah, if I meet the right person, maybe that could happen one day. You understand what I'm saying? Which is literally how relationships actually happen. You understand? Or long-term relationships actually happen. So you're basically telling her reality and, in response to her question. Which gives her hope, which calms her down from all that other, craziness, which can give you an opportunity to, have a casual thing with this girl if you choose to. You understand? Because like I said, what you really want to happen is you really want to deal with the chicks who, are on some stuff where they just want to hook up. Do you understand what I'm saying? But if you do run into one of those chicks who's asking you that question, it's like, yeah, maybe sometime in the future, if I do find the right girl, it could happen. Who knows? Right? But, you don't have to lay it down where it's like, oh, well, I just want to smash and that's it. Right? Now, you can do that if you want. You can. But with a girl like her who's sort of like on that, but I want a relationship type of thing, she's going to automatically dismiss it. You understand? And in most cases, you're not going to get to do anything with this chick. You understand? So if you wanted to do something with this chick, right, it's best to frame it in a way where you're like, yeah, it could happen one day. You understand? So, but the thing is, it's up to you. It's up to you if you want to go down that route, or you could just be like, man, fuck out of here. I'm trying to hook up. If you ain't trying to do that, then peace. You understand? But again, it all depends on what you're trying to do. But if you want to get with this chick and, you want to make that happen, all you got to do is give her some hope. Give her some hope for the future. You feel me? So that's pretty much it. Guys, let me know what you think. Make sure you click the link below to send me a question, and I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 3 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below so you can send me a question and I'll do a video on it. 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, Undeniable Game, which gives you 7 tips on how to really attract beautiful women. And number 3, I want you to click the link under that to go to badboymembership.com, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy-to-follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.